Okay, let me just explain what you need to do, because I can see from your request here, it's clear to me that one, you do not currently have a sound understanding of the science of feed formulation and compounding. And so what you want to do apparently is to get my help, and there's nothing wrong with that, to make sense of your different rations. You have a broiler super starter, broiler finisher, chicks mash, and layer mash. So it's the full gamut, even the growers mash. So you basically everything. And what you're saying here is that you would like me to tell you what the nutrient composition of each of these ingredients are, and if there's need for correction in terms of the ration you formulated. I do not even know how you did it. Probably, I'm just assuming, did you do just mixing, you just arrived at these values? How did you get them? I have no idea. So I'm going to so you're asking me also to help you with corrections in case I think there's something wrong with the ration formula, and you would like to use it today. Okay, great. You see that it took me a while to get back to you, because one thing I was doing was I was busy compiling. I'm going to show you what I've been compiling. I needed to go on my website, and look for the write-ups I've written to help other people like yourself who have made similar requests in the past, because it's in my vision is to support farm business owners. I told you I build relationships with farm business owners. I want to help you to succeed, and one of the best ways to help a person to succeed is to empower the person to do whatever it is I am doing for you to be able to do it by yourself over time, even if it's not immediately. So I create my software solutions. I offer my handbook. It teaches you how to do feed formulation. The idea is that you actually have to study it and understand it, and then apply what you learn to make use of my software, and also to, of course, carry out accurate and reliable ration formulation. So this list you're seeing here is a compilation I did quickly of some of the more recent write-ups on feed formulation. I want to show you something here. I think this is it. Okay, so this is a client in Uganda, Peter Businge. He's a poultry farm business owner. I'm not sure now, this article must have come out maybe around 2015 or thereabouts. I must have written this. Basically, it was based on an email I sent to him. So you can see the request he did there. I'm going to put links to all these articles at the bottom of your WhatsApp post when I post this video to you. So I'm sure you'll be able to read it up and see the full write-up. But basically what he did was similar to what you've done. He sent me the components, the feed ingredients he wanted to use, and he wanted me to supply him the nutrient composition of the different feed ingredients. All right. And so that he will learn how to use the software better. I think he was asking me to do some customization that was already in place. That customization was already there. So I replied him by explaining that, and I'm telling you the same thing. You need to do what is called a laboratory analysis of your own batch of feed ingredients that you have at your end there in Kano. I cannot supply you any reliable nutrient composition for any of the feed ingredients you are using in Kano, because even in terms of the soil in which they've been grown and the handling that they've been exposed to, nutrients composition of feed ingredients can vary, sometimes in a significant manner, that can affect the outcome when you do your calculations in ration formulation. So it is always advisable, and that's what's best practice across the world. No matter how small your operation is, try and get a sample nutrient analysis done, and then get you the result. Then you use that to fill in the nutrient composition field in the software. That is the only way to do any reliable ration formulation. Remember, this is a scientific thing. Think about if you're a little child, a baby, somebody's going to make feed for the child, maybe the food, for the child, and the child is supposed to eat, maybe 25% protein food and all that. You don't just take anything and mix based on what somebody else wrote in the book. So you have textbooks that have values for maize, for sorghum and all that, but for groundnut cake, for soybean meal, you can't just go onto the internet or into the books and just pick a value. You've got to analyze the one in front of you, because that is the one you want to use. The maize I have access to in Lagos may be completely different in certain key components compared to yours. And so if I use the values I have from my own laboratory analysis, for instance, in calculating ration formulation for you at that end with your own batch, not the batch I didn't send you the maize, you got it from some other source I have no idea about, then I'll not be adding any value to you. So that's basically what is happening here. I don't know even how long I've gone with this. I'm going to just have to send it to you like that. So basically what you need to do, however, and therefore, is to get a laboratory analysis on. Now, if I want to address, so you see the other topics there, 4 essential factors affecting feed formulation. These are things you're going to have to read up. I want to let you know straight away, you cannot hurry through this process. I understand what you're saying, but I had no clue that your farm or yourself were actually functioning in an environment or will need my help before you called me yesterday morning. Secondly, I have stuff I'm supposed to do. Man, I have a backlog of client projects. I was in the middle of a presentation when you called me. I was doing a video presentation I'm going to upload later today. And believe me, I have another one I'm going to do that I'm going to send for a client. There's a video I'm supposed to do for another client. I'm a multipreneur. I do a variety of things. I'm very busy. However, I offer support to my buyers. The support I offer you is to help you to make use of the thing you bought from me, which is the handbook that teaches you feed formulation. You need to read it. Now, if you do not have the time for that, and you would like me to help you with regard to what you said, which is what you said, you need to understand that's a service I need to provide to you. And even that service, there will be limitations in my ability to provide that service efficiently and effectively to you because I do not have access to your own laboratory results. If you were able to get me the lab result, then I could do an analysis for you, a ration formulation for you based on that for each of those things. But it will be a service I will be providing for you for a fee. It's not covered in the fact that you bought my product. The idea of buying my handbook and software is because the handbook teaches you what to do. You read up the handbook and you follow the guidelines in the user guide manual for the software, and then you use it to arrive at your own ration formulas. You may need to touch base with me to say, oh, I got this, what do you think, and all that. That would be different. But what you're asking me to do literally is to provide you a service where I help you formulate a ration for each of your different types of birds. That's a service. It's not covered in what you've paid for. But I'm even saying that beyond the fact that it's a service, I'm saying that it's in your best interest to learn it. Now, I don't know why it took you this long to decide that you wanted the software, or why it's happening that you have to have everything in a rush. You're saying you want to use it today. Unfortunately, I cannot offer you that kind of support. Even if you are to agree, because I'm going to let you know what it takes to hire me to do this for you. Even if you are to agree to my terms, I still cannot deliver it to you today. That's another thing. So I need you to understand that. What I will do now is I will post along with this video, I will post the list of these write-ups. You need to read through them. That's my advice. There's also these frequently asked questions on feed formulation I will send to you. So you need to do that. And then you really need to understand you cannot hurry through feed formulation. I have never seen it done in a manner and the person who did it succeed with it in any reliable and sustainable manner. It doesn't work. You cannot rush through feed formulation. You cannot hurry through it. You have to understand what you are doing. Even so many other things that you need to keep in mind, you have not yet. All you've done is come to me with a list of things, you put values in front of them. I have no clue how you arrived at them. These are things you have to discuss. So maybe what you need, let me end that by saying this. Maybe what you need, madam, is maybe you need me to take you through my training. I think I put in some 1 or 2 paragraphs on the training solutions I offer on feed formulation. Maybe that's what you need. So in the process of teaching you the feed formulation, I can look at case studies like this ones you sent to me. We'll treat them as case studies, each of them, and I can record a video of myself taking you through the steps you require to go through. Because you see, feed formulation is not cast in stone. It's not just a one-off thing. So there's so many options you will have to consider, and you may come up with 2, 3, 4 different outcomes, and then you have to choose one of them. So it's not like there's one size fits all solution. So maybe what you need is the training, and give you my training, and there's a fee for that. I'll let you know. But ultimately, in essence, what I'm saying is I cannot really help you right now. You don't even have the basics if I'm going to help you. But even if I were to help you, it's still going to be a fee for that. It's not covered in the scope of what you paid for, because you paid for a product I've delivered to you. You have to learn how to use the product. There's a user guide. There are all kinds of resources for you to learn how to use it. I've provided them. If you need help making use of those user guide and other resources, I will help you with that. But if you want me, what you're asking me to do right now, it's a service and it's not covered, and I need to tell you what I have to take. But for you to get back to me, based on you listen to this, you watch the video, you look at the write-ups, the links to the articles I've given you, check them out, and then you decide if you want to come back to me and how you want me to go forward with this go forward on this with you. Just get back to me and let me know how I can help you further based on what I've told you. Cheers.